We have this course here, Data Science and AI for Leaders. We call it DSAIL. And the aspiration is to make sure that our students are equipped to lead in a world full of AI.
I think this course is important because it teaches AI in a hands-on fashion. It also reorients minds towards thinking about intelligence more broadly.
You don't really begin to understand as a student or frankly as a faculty member these tools unless you actually use the tools. And so the students, by using them, confronted things like budgets, and they confronted things like safety. They confronted things like competitive moat. They confronted things like how easy it is in some sense to vibe code, but also how hard it is to turn these into reliable systems.
Before I took this course, I had very limited exposure to AI. What's been incredibly striking is just how quickly the entire class has been brought up the learning curve.
Coming into the DSAIL class, I had already built an AI chatbot actually in my previous role. Even though I had some understanding, I found it very useful to fill in some gaps that I wasn't even aware of, but also share my understanding with my classmates.
You have access to some of the smartest and brightest minds at the top of their fields, and being able to share ideas kind of really starts to build this kind of like AI movement from the ground up.
I think what it taught me was a lot about resilience in building AI tools, and in particular, actually using different AI tools to augment each other and speed up that process.
I think how we also incorporated projects was especially useful in taking kind of the things we're seeing in the cases and then finally getting a chance to actually apply it to a project. My project is solving the DJ learning process. I think many apps today try to replace the DJ, but my app is trying to train the DJ.
My project automates or augments every aspect of a teacher's job other than the in-classroom teaching session. Teacher bandwidth is taken up so much by preparation and post-class administration tasks that they could really use that time back to enhance their job.
My project is around a bond screener to help distill down a large universe of securities that investors can look at. When I started this project, I had no idea where to start. All I knew was I wanted to create this thing.
You develop a really deep understanding of the internal infrastructure of these tools, which is an increasingly expected capability to have in the world of work today.
When I'm in job interviews, when I look at job applications, everyone's asking me about what AI experience I have. And I'm not at all fazed by it because I know I have this fundamental kind of understanding that I received from the Data Science and AI Leaders class.
I hope what they learned mostly was a deep curiosity about these tools and how to take that curiosity and explore with these tools what they can do with them and what the world will.